of the world, and we gotta let our light shine. We are the light of the world. We are the city on a hill. We are the light of the world, and we gotta let our light shine. Let our light shine. Oh yes, let our light shine. We are the light of the world. We are the city on a hill, and we are the light of the world, and we gotta let our light shine. We are the light of the world. We are the city on a hill. We are the light of the world, and we gotta let our light shine. We are the light of the world, the city on a hill. We are the light of the world, and we gotta let our light shine. Let our light shine. Yes, we are the light of the world, and we gotta let our light shine. We are the light of the world, and we are the city on a hill. We are the light of the world, and we gotta let our light shine. We are the light of the world. We are the city on a hill. We are the light of the world, and we gotta let our light shine.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity Palo Alto, to our service. We are so happy to have you here in person, and for those of you joining us online, welcome. My name is Rusty Gaylord, and I am leading the service today as John Riley is unfortunately sick this morning. We are lucky to have the Reverend Dr. Paul Hasselback, who's going to be joining us today, and is getting the last technical details sorted out. As we get started today, if you are new, we want you to know that Unity is a global, inclusive, spiritual movement. We are here teaching positive, practical principles to help you live a better and more abundant and joyful life. So we are very happy to have you here with us. As I mentioned, Dr. Paul Hasselback will be giving the talk, and we also are very fortunate to have our musicians, our soloist, Deb Winter, and on piano, Russell Norman, and Ronnie Beck on drums. So let's get started with our opening song. Please join and sing along.
It's all about the light, letting it shine today, guys. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Yes, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, yeah, you sound great. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, shine. Let it, come on, sing it out, however you feel it. Shine. Hey, hey. Yeah, we got some good energy in the house today for sure. Woo! We love this one. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Yes, I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. One more time. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Yes, I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Sing it out. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Yes, I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Here we go. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Yeah, I am getting the message loud and clear. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. Oh, can I get an amen? Woo!
Yes, indeed, your soul is welcome here. Oh, what a wonderful energy that we have here this morning. Unity is here to help all of us live a better and simpler and more joyful and connected life. And we have 5 principles that guide us in that journey. The first principle is God is, that there is one presence and one power active in the universe. It is God, the good, omnipotent. One of the things I love about unity is we're open about the way we refer to that power and presence, whether we use the word God or spirit or isness or allness or love or creativity. There's so many ways we can experience and express that one presence and power. Our second principle is that is I am. That presence and power is not out there sitting in a cloud somewhere. It is right here inside each and every one of us. Because God is the substance and intelligence innate in every person and in all creation. Our third principle is the law of mind action. Thoughts in mind produce after their kind. We have the ability to shape our world through our thinking. Our fourth principle is the practice of meditation and prayer. And this is one of the ways that we can help to shape our thinking. Because when we practice meditation and prayer, we connect with the creative and constructive power of God to work in, through, and as you. And that brings us to our fifth principle, which is the daily practice, because it's not just here when we're together on Sundays, watching online or watching later in the week, that we practice these principles. We get the opportunity to practice them every day. And as we practice these principles, we express more of the divine in us, and life gets better. It is these 5 principles that as we practice them throughout the week, that we get closer and closer to living into our vision statement, which is on the screen behind me, and I invite you to say it together with me. Centered in God, we co-create a world that works for all, and so it is.
If it's magic, then why can't it be everlasting? Like the sun that always shines, like the poets in this rhyme, like the galaxies in time. If it's pleasing, then why can't it be never leaving? Like the day that never fails, like on seashores there are shells, like the time that always tells. Love holds the key to every heart throughout the universe. It fills you up without a bite and quenches every thirst. So if it's special, we've got to make it everlasting. Like the lifetime of the sun, it will leave no heart undone. For there's enough for everyone.
And now a reading from the Daily Word. Today's Daily Word is alive. I will read the affirmation first and then invite you to say it with me. How about that? I'd have to flip through the book to find which day that valuable was from.
I love the one today.
Well, listen carefully then, because it's not going to be on the screen behind me. We are alive and valuable. Yes, indeed. Thank you. But we're going to go with alive for right now. The affirmation is, divine life flows through me. Will you say that together with me? Divine life flows through me. Sometimes, when life seems filled with obligations and routine, I may feel as though I am merely existing, moving from one task to the next without sparkle or energy. Today, I remind myself I am alive, vitally, radiantly, joyfully alive. My life is what I choose to make it. Through my positive attitude and understanding myself as a spiritual being, I realize there is so much more to life than the things I must attend to. I will continue to maintain my daily life and respond to the things that need my attention. But now, I will meet life with the energy and verve of divine life, which is flowing through me and animating me, no matter what I am doing. I affirm I am a divine being, wondrously and magnificently alive. The scripture reading is from Luke chapter 20, verse 38. Now he is God, not of the dead, but of the living. For to him all of them are alive.
There's a light, there's a light in the darkness, and the black of the night cannot harm us. We can trust, not to fear, for our comfort is near. There's a light, there's a light in the darkness. It will rain, it will rain in the desert, in the cracks of the plain. There's a treasure, like the thirst of the seed. We await, we believe it will rain, it will rain in the desert. We can fly, we can fly when we let go to this world. As we try, we let our hearts know we'll learn more from inside as the door opens wide. We will fly, we will fly, we can fly, we can fly when we let go.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Is it a beautiful day in your consciousness? Yes. So why don't we make that into an affirmation? It's another beautiful day in my consciousness. Let's say that together. It's another beautiful day in my consciousness. I know some of you know who I am. Some mornings I don't know who I am, but I am here. I'm Reverend Dr. Paul Hasselbeck. I was the former Dean of Spiritual Education and Enrichment. Right now, I'm a free-range minister. Yep, I'm grazing all over the country. I just came down from, right? Yeah. So I just came down from San Francisco, where I had, I think, my 10th residence there, where I support Reverend Ken Dagels. And I know some of you know him, right? Yeah, yeah. He's a good friend, a former student, and yeah, a minister. And one of the things I say about him is he's one of those that passed his teacher. And isn't that our goal, right? Yeah, yeah. So are you ready to have fun? Are you ready to romp? Yes, because that's what I do, don't I? Most of the time. Here we go. Deborah, thank you for that beautiful song. And where'd they go? Okay, they will reappear. Yes. Okay, so enough about me. Now am I blocking that? No? Okay, great. Okay, so here we go. Your cell phone should be off, but your camera on in case you want to take any pictures of the slides, okay? Or you might want to take a picture and put it out to social media and to our friends who are online. Okay, so sit back like my little minion friend here. And here's some information you might want. The most important information is maybe my email address, alberthasselbeck@gmail.com. Yes, I do respond to your emails. And then there's my website and also the website for my podcast. I do that with the Reverend Doctors Bill and Cher Holton. And we just had amazing news. We're number 16 out of the top 20 metaphysical podcasts in the world, right? Yeah. Got to celebrate our successes, don't we? Yeah, we were surprised because we don't do any special marketing or anything about that. Okay, so here we go. See if I get the right button. Yeah. Common question, uncommon answer. Have you thought about that title since it's been floating around? Yeah. This is one of my favorite presentations. So that's me in one of my favorite restaurants, IMO. This is all in my opinion. And if most ministers were honest with you, we'd be saying that to you. This is all in my opinion. And so on one level, I don't care about what you believe. I do care about you. And since I care about you, I travel the country doing presentations like this. So, I don't know what slide that is. Oh, Gospel of Thomas, saying number 2. Jesus said, I can't read that. I have to do it this way. Jesus said, let him or her who seeks continue seeking until he or she finds. When he or she finds, they will become troubled. Now, I know you don't come here to be troubled, but the thing is, when we're troubled, that's when the little minions in the brain that helps with neuroplasticity get to work, and they get their little broom and stuff, clippers, and they change our neurons in such a way that the next time we encounter the thing, we do better. So, it goes on to say, when he becomes trouble, he will become astonished, and he will rule over all. You will rule over all. And believe it or not, that's the goal of this presentation. So, we often say that the word God is synonymous with love. Have we said God? God is love. And then I say under my breath, and so much more. Right? Okay. But in a world filled with war, violence, and division, it's challenging to see that God or love resides behind the darkness. Have you ever wondered about that? Okay, so here's one tip I'm going to give you. In the last couple years, I've been realizing that fear is the evidence of love's presence. Fear is evidence of love's presence. So think about this. So anytime you're afraid, isn't it because something you love is being threatened? Yes? It could be you, it could be your friend, it could be your house, it could be your car, it could be something you love. And so when we can notice that when I notice that I'm going into fear, and I can remember that's the very evidence of love's presence, then what can I do? I can shift my consciousness back from the attention on fear and into love. Because love is what we really are. So, common questions, many forms. Why do bad things happen to good people? Don't you hear that all the time? Well, why don't we ask this? Why do bad things happen to... Oh, I didn't hit the button. Why do good things happen to bad people? Have you ever wondered that? I have. How about this? If God is love, why doesn't God intervene in war, violence, and division? And finally, if God is all-powerful, why doesn't God stop war, violence, and division? So have any of you thought about any of those? Yeah, all the time. How about recently? Yes, yes. So, is God busy? Is God depending on free will? Or maybe God got the universe up and running and then let it go. Or maybe God's on a smoke break or something, right? Yeah, but that isn't the answer we're looking for. So despite the teachings of New Thoughts, many still anthropomize God. In other words, makes God in their own image. God's some being out there, which Rusty already told us that that's not true. And many of us think of God as concierge, provider, rewarder, punisher, and offers grace, and thereby sounds a little bit more like Santa Claus. And just as fictitious as Santa Claus. It's kind of a Fig Newton of our imagination. Okay, so what's the uncommon answer? Because that's what this is all about. How do we answer this in a way that we don't hear very often, but gets us to fundamental unity truth? What if God is all that does not change? So we always hear people say God is all. You've heard that, right? But that's like the meme. God is all that does not change. So our physical form changes, our ego changes, but the innate, inherent divinity within each of us doesn't change. And notice I said innate and inherent. We're not seeing it as something that God is granting us or giving to us. It's already there. What if God is principle and law? So one of my favorite quotes from Charles Fillmore in The Revealing Word under mind, it says, "Mind is God. The principle which contains all principles." So God is the principle which contains all principles. So Randy was talking about the 5 basic principles, beautiful statements, and are a starting point, each a doorway into unity teachings, so that we can go deeper and deeper and deeper. And I like to talk about wading in the deep end, right? Not W-A-I-T, but W-A-D. And I like to wade in the deep end. So what if God is principle and law? And what if God has no agency? This was the hardest one for me to accept. But what if God doesn't do anything? What if you are the doer? What if you are the doer? So God is love, and Myrtle Fillmore said, we make divine love into loving. That's how we can be loving, is because that very principle, the very divinity that we are, is present and available for us to use. And fundamentally, this principle of love is the ability to desire, harmonize, unify, attract oneself to, and have affinity for something. And the one word most people in Unity have trouble with on that page is the word desire. And that's because in our society, desire has gotten a bum rap. But one day, I was flying across the country as I was back 10 years ago, and I was looking at things in the Daily Word and the Revealing Word, and I just sat there and I went, I don't get this. How is the principle of love desire? And then I remembered. In the 12 Powers, one of the books that Charles Fillmore wrote, on the power of love, it was all about lust. It was a warning against lust. So I was thinking, why is it that Charles is talking about lust when we're in a chapter of love? Well, it's because lust can be manifested from the power of love. Because desire is always available to us, just like harmonizing and unifying, all of those things. And you and I get to choose how we use it. And we can use it for good, we can use it for the bad, we can use it for the ugly. And you see that word affinity? I wish we would call the law of attraction the law of affinity. Because the way we surface understand that is the law of attraction is we attract stuff to us. But really the way it works is we attract ourselves to the things we love. We have an affinity for the things we love. I have an affinity for dark chocolate. Right? Anybody else? Dark chocolate? And we'll go with milk chocolate too. All right? But I can be sitting in my bedroom desiring dark chocolate, and it isn't going to appear in my lap. I have an affinity for that, so I have the motivation to go to the kitchen to find the dark chocolate. And sometimes it's not there, then I have to go get it at a store. Okay. So God is also the principle of power. But God does not exercise power. Humankind does. Man is powerful. So since we are divine, we can say we are the principle of power, and we use that to be powerful. God isn't powerful. Is anybody's head exploding? Or you wanting to scream? Or yeah, okay, all right. Okay, so this is one of those quotes that I found in the archives. And I wish this is one that was in at least a couple of the books. So it says, if you can conceive that all that mind. So do you guys know mind? Capital M mind is a synonym for God. Yeah, mind. And he said, if you can conceive that all that mind is right at hand for your use, all ideas in divine mind can be grasped and used by you. That's what makes you powerful. Now the thing is, you gotta know what those divine ideas are, or those principles are. And I bet in this congregation, you know at least 12 of them. You know the 12 powers. And when we can call them to mind without looking in a book, then we can use them consciously. And what are we using them for? Well, my elevator speech is, unity is a spiritual philosophy that I've used to be a better person, and I use it to help others to be better too. Because that's what this philosophy is all about. So, another quote. Man already has all the power there is. He has the power to demonstrate disease in the face of omnipresent health, poverty in the presence of inexhaustible substance, and this has all been brought about by the formulated thoughts or decrees of the thinking self. So let's go back. He, mankind, humankind, has had the power to demonstrate disease in the face of omnipresent health, in the face of the principle of health and the principle of wholeness and the principle of life are all totally at the point of view. And because you are the point of power, you can decide to be sick. And it is so. We can create poverty in the presence of inexhaustible substance. Well, here we go again with one of those uni terms that if we just know what it means, you'll understand. Substance is every divine idea that there is. Substance is every principle that there is. And when we don't understand them and we don't know what they are, we can produce lack. That's how powerful you are. That's how powerful I am. So, how about if we read this in the first person? If you can read along with me. I already have all the power there is. Feel that. Say it again. I already have all the power there is. I have the power to demonstrate disease in the face of omnipresent health, poverty in presence of inexhaustible substance. This has all been brought about by the formulated thoughts or decrees of the thinking self. In other words, by your little m mind. So since we just read that, let's also say, I am health, wholeness, and life. Let's say that. I am health, wholeness, and life. And we can also say, I am abundance together. I am abundance, because that's the truth of you. This is another little gem I found. There is but one power. We use it as we will. If we send it out by our thought and word and hate, it destroys. If we send it out in hate, it destroys. But if we send it out in love, it builds. If we send our power out in love, it builds. It builds relationships. It builds connections. And there are not two powers, but two ways of using power. And you get to decide every time. And whatever gray area there is between those two, you are the point of power. You are the decider. So here we have a cake. Right? Now we know what we want for lunch. So to make a cake, you have ingredients and a recipe and a person to make the cake, to make a beautiful cake. Well, it's no different in mind. The ingredients in mind are your thoughts and feelings, but it's also those very principles like health, wholeness. I almost said wholesomeness, but that works too, right? Those are ingredients that are like in your pantry or in your refrigerator. They're just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there until you decide that you want to use them. And so you need a recipe and then the person to put it all together. Well, the thing is, you don't need a recipe because you already know how. Because whatever life you have right now, right this minute, have been demonstrated by you. Common question, common answer. All the answers to those questions is that God has no agency. God is a presence and a power within each of us that we're using every day unconsciously. Unity is about becoming aware of those and using them consciously. And so that, my friend, is the common answer. And it's not about sitting around waiting for someone else to do something. It's about us doing something. It's about us being something, being the divine that we are. Thank you. Oh, I put it up here. So I'm getting older. I have a memory, but it's just a little slower than it used to be. Here we go. D. Okay. So this is our time for meditation. So take a deep breath. We're going to do 2 more. Deep breath. Hold it. Release it. One more time. Release it. There is only one power and one presence. You are, I am that presence. And feel it right there at the point of you. Feel the good that you are. In fact, feel your grandeur. Each of us is fully divine and fully human. In our divinity, we are identical and therefore the same. This is where we speak the truth when we say we are one. In our humanity, we are wondrously distinct. And we choose to celebrate our distinctions. We see each one of us as equals. Yes, in our humanity, we may look different. And we may be different. And in our divinity, we are the same. So we also choose to see the divinity in anyone we meet. Because when we do that, we honor the divinity within ourselves. And so to yourself say, I am fully divine. And now to yourself say, I am fully human. And so as we go into a time of the silence, take that thought with you. You are fully divine and fully human. And once again, noticing your breath as you naturally breathe in and out. Repeat after me. I am fully divine. I am fully human. One more time. I am fully divine. I am fully human. For that's the truth of each of us. You are divine. You are human. There's no need to try and get rid of your humanity or to dissolve your ego even. We're here to know ourselves as humans and to evolve and expand and grow our ego in the way that it is a positive force for good in the world. Feel and know that your personality, your ego, your body are things to celebrate as you stay centered in the awareness of your divinity. And let's say one more time with a loud voice, an affirming voice, a declaring voice, I am divine and I am human. Together, I am divine and I am human. And so you are, and so I am, and so it is. Amen.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Let's take a nice exhale. We are here together as Unity Palo Alto here, online, and all around the world. And we are Unity. It is this community, these people, it is you, it is all of us together that make this place. And Unity, because we are here together, it is a self-supporting organization, and it is made possible by the love that you all pour into it, that human energy that you put into this place, which is through your actions, through your presence, and through your financial donations. If you would like to make a gift, you may do so here. If you're here in the sanctuary, there's a silver box in the back and one by the side door that says Love Offering. You can also make a donation online. There are many ways to give, but however you do give, do it with love, for it is the manner in which we give. It is blending that human activity with the divine inside of us that is the way we express ourselves and bring more of that divinity out into the world. We have an affirmation that we say together. It will be on the screen behind me. I invite you to say it all together with me. Divine love from me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is.
Some days life feels perfect, other days it just stayed working, the good, the bad, the right, the wrong, and everything in between. It's crazy, amazing, we can turn a heart with the words we say. Mountains crumble with every syllable, hope can live or die. So speak life to the deadest, darkest night. Speak life, when the sun won't shine and you don't know why. Look into the eyes of the broken-hearted, watch them come alive as soon as you speak hope. You speak love, you speak life. You speak life, oh, 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 oh. You speak life, oh, 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 oh. Some days the tongue gets twisted, other days my thoughts just fall apart. I do, I don't, I will, I won't, like I'm drowning in the deep. Well, it's crazy to imagine words from our lips as the harms of compassion. Mountains crumble with every syllable, hope can live or die. So speak life to the deadest, darkest night. Speak life, when the sun won't shine and you don't know why. Look into the eyes of the broken-hearted, watch them come alive as soon as you speak hope. You speak love, you speak life. You speak life, oh, 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 oh. You speak life, oh, 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 oh. You speak life, oh, 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 oh. You speak life. So speak life to the deadest, darkest night. But speak life, when the sun won't shine and you don't know why. Look into the eyes of the broken-hearted, watch them come alive as soon as you speak hope. You speak love, you speak life. Here we go! So speak life, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Speak life, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Speak life, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, speak life. Speak life, oh, 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 oh. Speak life, oh, 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 oh. Speak life, oh, 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 oh. So speak life. Yeah, Unity Palo Alto, you sound great. Woo!
Yes, and please stay standing if you're standing, and if you're not standing, please join us all, and let's have an opportunity to speak life to one another. that we have, it's such a wonderful thing when the song and the message and the daily word, it all is saying the same thing, to invite us to speak from that divine place in front of us. So we have a blessing that we share with each other, which is on the screen behind me. And I invite you to take a quick look, memorize it. It's pretty short and easy. And then turn to face the center, and we're going to bless each other using these words. Let's all say together, I love you, I bless you, I appreciate you, and I behold the light in you. And so it is. So please have a seat. We have a lot of things going on here at Unity. I'm going to share a few of them with you. Number one is we are in the season of doing pickup parties. So pickup parties are a lot of fun. We have a number of events coming up. The Unity series of poker is coming up very soon in the beginning of August. Oh, that one has been canceled? Oh boy. Well, sadly, that one has been canceled. And unfortunately, the next one has also been canceled. But the karaoke party is still happening. That's coming up on August 10th. So we would love to have you join, whether you sing or whether you just want to come and encourage others to sing and have a good time. We would love to have you. There are other things that are also coming up. I know there's a dinner coming up at the Green Elephant Restaurant and a few other things. So check out the website at unitypaloalto.org/party because there are a number of things coming up, and we would love to have you join and participate. Those are things coming up in the future, also coming up in the future, but in the near-term future, right after the service today at noon with the Reverend Dr. Paul Hasselbeck, we have the metaphysical romp. That's the word I was looking for. Metaphysical romp. So come and learn more about what we talked about today, what he talked about today and shared with us, and help figure out how to apply this in your own life. You are invited. It is going to be right here at noon at the, not in the sanctuary, in the Yes Hall, I guess, or the Learning Center. Anyway, it'll be here on campus, so we're not that big. You'll find us. And also coming up is the, next month we have the community member orientation. So this is, if you are new to the Unity community and you are interested in saying, yeah, I kind of like this place, I want to keep coming back, this is for you. It's a very simple orientation to just welcome you into the community. So it is going to be after the service on Sunday, the 18th of August, with Reverend John Riley. So that'll be right here as well. So you're welcome to that. You can find out about this and many more things going on at Unity on our website, unitypaloalto.org. And of course, you can follow us on all the different social media channels. We'd love you to join and participate in all those different ways. If you are new here, we would love to welcome you. One of the things we do here at Unity is we give back to the community. And so every month we have, as a part of our Sharing Abundance program, we contribute money back to organizations who are making a difference in our community. And we would like to make a donation in your name if you are new or you're back from a long absence. We'll make a $25 donation to one of these organizations doing good work in our community. Simply fill out the Connect card in the back of the pew and drop it in one of the silver boxes. You can also do that online, and we would love to make a contribution in your name. Yes, Eric?
Unless I'm wrong, which I frequently am when it comes to dates, but I believe this is also June's brunch lunch day.
Okay, gotcha. All right, thank you. So one last quick announcement is the fourth Sunday of the month is Bring Your Own Lunch Brunch. If you know about that, you are welcome to join us in the courtyard. If you don't know about that, you are welcome to join in the courtyard. Finally, prayer chaplains. Do we have prayer chaplains here with us? Yes, we do. Thank you so much. Our prayer chaplains are here to hold loving space and affirmative prayer with you. So if you would have something for which you would like to pray, whether that is a celebration or something that you're going through, if you would love to just be with someone and have someone to hold space with you, you can visit with a prayer chaplain right where they're standing after the service. Thank you so much for your service. And now I invite you all to stand for our closing song of peace.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God as creator step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And now our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Let your spirit shine. Have a wonderful week.